This is the Orange County Real Estate Marketplace update for June 2025. So summer is here and there has been a significant market shift over the last month. There is much more parity between buyers and sellers. It is no longer a seller's market in Orange County, but that does not mean that all of a sudden we're going to start seeing prices drop. Let's dig into the details. So interest rates over the last 3 months have been fairly flat, ranging from 6.64% at the beginning of April to 6.89% at the end of May, and then dropping a little bit down to 6.77% to end June. So that 0.25% range is pretty small. Rates certainly aren't low, but in the last 2 years, they've definitely been higher. So the longer rates stay consistent, the better it is for the real estate marketplace. Less uncertainty and more predictability. Of course, if rates drop, things are going to heat back up again. Expected marketing time is now 91 days across the county, substantially higher than the previous 3 years and higher than the 2017 to 2019 3-year pre-COVID average. The real reason for the market shift? Supply. There are more homes on the market in Orange County right now than there have been at any time in the last 5 years. So we're still below the inventory levels of the 3-year pre-COVID average, but we're well above the last 3 years at this time. As a result, over a third of active sellers have reduced their asking prices to be competitive. Compared to last year, this is interesting, twice as many sellers have pulled their homes off the market. In the last month, inventory is up over 6% and at the highest level since June of 2020. Last year, there were 38% fewer homes for sale. So this is interesting. With sellers having tons of equity and super low interest rates, double the number of sellers have pulled their homes off the market than they did last year. The reason for that is these folks don't have to sell. This is going to be the sticking point for prices really going down. If sellers aren't getting the numbers they want, they're just going to take the house off the market. I've got a seller right now in Costa Mesa that's just like that. Fortunately, we're in escrow, but had he not gotten his number, he would have just pulled the house and rented it out. On the demand side, over the month, sales actively were barely down, under a 1% drop. The sales numbers themselves exactly the same as last year this time. So it's kind of Econ 101. You've got supply going up and you've got demand dead flat. Expected marketing time, the time it takes to sell off the marketplace, is going to extend. For sellers that want to sell in a market like this, they are not going to get the high prices they were hoping for if they were thinking about doing this earlier this year. So let's break down the market by price. Interesting, if we look at the month-over-month changes in the luxury market, which is the top 10%, homes over $2.5 million, inventory increased just under 2%. This was dramatically less than the rest of the market in the county. On the other side, demand's sales numbers went down by a little over 3%. Expected marketing time in the luxury market went from 146 to 170, a stronger buyer's market. Now, if you just look at all of these categories, notice that every single one softened over the month, except for the super luxury homes, those that sell above $6 million. Of course, that just went from a super strong buyer's market to not quite of a strong super buyer's market. The other thing to notice on that chart that I was just showing you there, under $2 million last year this time, strong seller's market all the way down. Every category under $2 million was a strong seller's market. Right now, there are no strong seller's market. Of course, there are definitely seller's markets in the lower price range, but nothing is as strong as it was last year. Let's now take a look at a few cities. In Costa Mesa, expected marketing time is at 52 days. The city of Costa Mesa is a rare, strong seller's market. There are 81 homes available in Costa Mesa right now, which is down 12. Last month, there were 47 sales, and the average selling price was 99.5% of the asking price. Fountain Valley is almost a balanced market, which was up a huge 45 days. It went from a hot seller's market to almost balanced in Fountain Valley. Listing quantity increased by 13, sales dropped by 10, but even with that, in Fountain Valley, average selling price was 101.9% of the final asking price. Huntington Beach is on the bubble of a strong seller's market, which was down 34. So Huntington went the opposite way Fountain Valley did. It went from a balanced market to almost a hot seller's market. 13 fewer listings to buy in Huntington right now for a total of 290. There was an increase of 27 sales in Huntington over the month, and those sales came in at 99.7% of the asking price. Irvine is a buyer's market. Big jump, up 33 days to 169 days expected marketing time. There are 728 homes available in Irvine right now, which was up 49. Sales numbers were flat month over month, and those sales came in at 97.4% of the asking price. Finally, Newport Beach is a buyer's market identical to Irvine, 169 days expected marketing time, which was up 8. There are 5 more homes to buy in Newport right now for a total of 264. Sales month over month dropped by 1 to 47 units, and those sales came in at 96.7% of the asking price. So if you're a seller right now, do not expect to set any records. On the other hand, if you're a buyer, it's not bargain hunting time, not even close. It's just that the sellers don't have the advantage over you like they did over the last few years. And of course, if you want information about these cities or any more cities, please contact me. And lastly, if you are thinking about jumping into the water in this marketplace right now, whether buying a house or selling a house, I would love to show you the systems and strategies that I've developed to help you succeed. You can call me at 949-413-2371. You can email me at michael@housemgroup.com. Also, if you hang on to the end of this video on YouTube, right above the letter I here, that will take you to a landing page that will give you a little bit more information about the systems and the programs that I use. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great summer.